Alright, I don't feel like waiting, so let's get this party started. I even put out all of my Sacred Stone's little buddies, and the game, in its infinite wisdom, put out Halloween L'Arachel. So I think that's a really good sign. Let me turn off this Stream Elements thing. Hey, Miss Sensi. Okay. Hopefully that looks more normal and there's not just something spinning down there. Sometimes I put things in OBS and then I forget to turn them off. Okay. That looks better. Okay. You can see I've already got 1,000 FRANZes. Alright, I've been really patient. I haven't summoned at all. I don't know if I'm gonna try and plus 10 him because, like, he's in the normal pool. But then again, like, if I look at units like Will or somebody, I can't plus 10 them. So, I don't know that I'm gonna go for the plus 10. I'm gonna go to the first spark and see what happens. Hopefully we get a lot. And then we don't have to spend more orbs. Because, like, he is definitely one of my favorites. But he's so bad. Like, they didn't even try, like... That's just sad. And they gave him swap. Why? I also want L'Arachel, so we'll see. Honestly, this banner was so awesome for me because I like Lute too. I just wish Morva was someone different. Okay, I can talk and summon. Okay, so we're gonna do all the colors except for green, right? Yes. Sorry, Morva. I don't care about him, but I like everyone else enough. Oh, Miss NC, no! They gave us a new arcane staff after you left. Yeah, that was really rude of them. Yeah, and on a L'Arachel, and I know you like L'Arachel too, so... Yeah, I mean, I don't blame anybody for quitting at this point. Like, I get it. Especially with, like, the Tempest trial thing. That just feels so bad. Oh my gosh! He's a 5-star. Oh my gosh, there he is! Okay, so now I have to change this. It cannot say 1,000 FRANZes. Oh, and I free pulled Linhardt. Yeah, and it is a good staff too. I am saving on feathers. You were good luck, Miss Sensi. Yeah, I don't know who I'm gonna give the staff to. I have like a Priscilla that I somewhat invested in. But I don't know. I feel like I like Priscilla because I've never heard anybody be like, I love Priscilla. Oh, let's see what his IVs are. Plus attack, minus defense. We can always swap that. Oh, but I gotta make sure he's my favorite right away. Okay, and we're gonna ignore that green. Okay, that is amazing. Should we, this is a perfect circle. Let's start with the red. Yeah, I feel like Morva was such a weird choice on this banner because... oh, okay. Brave Felix, alright. I still use my Brave Felix all the time, so... That's sick. It seems like every time I diss Morva, I get a 5-star, so should I keep doing that? No, okay. I mean, I guess I didn't diss him there, but... Yeah, I was thinking about who I would rather have seen on the banner, and like, Innis would be my first choice, probably. But, yeah, Morva should have been a mythic. I would have liked to see Joshua, or even if they're gonna go with like, I don't know, a character that has like a smaller part, like, put Ismare on there. Although I guess they wouldn't have done her and Franz, but... Or put in Mulder the Boulder. Okay, what's happening? Alright, hi Ike. Okay. Yeah, I love Archer. Even though I'm not sure if that's how you say his name. But he's so sweet. And same with Sala. Like, they showed him in the preview, and it was his bunny version. And I'm like, I feel like he would be really embarrassed for Morva to see him like that. Okay, that was an interesting circle. I know. Oh my gosh! This is the exact same circle as before. That seems unlikely. Okay. Maybe I'm hallucinating. So I was also thinking, because I was like, who would I have rather seen? And then for some reason that got me thinking about Engage, because Amber and Jade are still not in the game. And I was like, every other royal and royal sibling has at least one of their retainers in. And it's so weird to me that neither of Diamants are in the game. And Jade is really cool. I mean, I'm fine with, like, Boucheron not being in the game, but... Like, both of all Chris retainers are in the game. Just put Amber in. Alright, let's see. Okay, this circle was less lucky, but getting 3 5-stars in the first 2 circles is definitely a good sign, I think. Oscar. Alright, oops. Oh, we're gonna have to do this a lot. Don't judge me. I'm like DTM. I like barely expanded my barracks. Ah. What is this set to? Recent? Oh, somebody is drilling something nearby. Okay, this is gonna take forever if I don't. When did I get a bunny crom? Okay, well, and I'm gonna Emmanuel Felix and Ike. Okay. Alrighty. We're not even done with the tickets yet. Okay. I think this age, whatever we're still calling those, is also really cool. The little eyeball guy. But like also really weird because it's an enemy. Better than whenever that stupid robot thing was. That's the only aided hero I have ever gotten, so... Just the dumb robot. I just feel like they could give us way more creative ones. Like, I like the little bird, but I wanted it to be a giant bird. Yeah, the moguls were so annoying. Oh my gosh. Summoning May. And I feel like they should have been called like Mogballs instead of moguls. Aiden, no. Oh my gosh, Miss NC, he showed up just for you. That would have been cool. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is a more creative banner than usual just because the character choices are interesting. Like, there's no Erica and there's no Ephraim on this banner, and I'm absolutely fine with that. Like, I'm shocked. I thought for sure we were gonna get, like, aided Ephraim instead of Lute. Alright. Halfway to Spark. And I think this banner has 2 sparks for some reason. Okay, what the heck? Felix. Felix, I like you, but leave me alone. And I didn't have that Felix. Oh, I have not been keeping track, like, at all. Oops. Okay, let's see. We got Brave Felix. We got an Ache. We got a regular Felix. And now my scam bubbles are full. I know, yeah, Glitter has been quiet, but I don't know how active she was. But it's always so exciting to me when there's somebody like known in the community who loves the character and then, yeah! You mentioned Glitter, I got L'Arachel. That is amazing. That is so exciting. Okay. Minus attack. Fine, whatever. I think she looks really cute too. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Okay, well, if I get a Morva, then that's my punishment for being a dummy. Okay, thankfully it was actually Basilio. Happy to see you, Basilio. Okay. Alright. Awesome. We got a L'Arachel, and now its scam bubbles are full. I wouldn't be surprised if they took it from a Cypher card. But that's what we want to see in Fae. Is more L'Arachels. Amazing. I think this is her Valkyrie class outfit. Now I have 2 staffs to give out. This is very exciting. I could give it to a different L'Arachel. That would have been amazing if that was a Lute. But we have 2 tries for FRANZ. Let's see. That is not him. Oswin. Nope. Okay. Well, at least Scam Bubbles maybe helped with that L'Arachel. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to do this so often. Create common menu. Why is this sorted like this? This is not how I usually sort it. Oh, it's because I'm on a different device. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, let's do... I guess we can just keep it unobtained. And that will be much easier. Why can you only select 10? That's just another reason why this scheme is, like, pretty dumb. Okay. I can also probably send some people... Hang on, hang on. Ah! I should have prepared. Let's just like, let's send some random people into the barracks. This is in such a weird order. I don't know who to send. We'll keep Amelia out because she's friends with Franz. Hey, look, there's Priscilla. Okay. Elamine and Duma, you guys can go out there. Monica. We'll keep Tana out. Chloe. Prom. Shiz. Lapis and Allchrist and Lucas. Mist. We're just picking random people who I don't use very often. Sorry, Ephraim. Sorry, Rhea. Oh, that's 10. Okay, this will be worth it, I promise. Lilith, other shiz. Okay, that's probably good enough. Alright. Okay, not the greens. I always forget who has been added to this game, so I had no idea who that was for a second. Boris does have some really interesting hair. You could have been Lute. Franz. Effie. Okay. Alright. Beautiful circle. I mean, not for Franz, but... So, I might spark Lute. I feel like I should spark another copy of L'Arachel, though. That would probably be smarter. But I like Lute, and I think her art looks really great. And then I can give somebody that eyeball. I don't know who I would even give that to. It'd be fun to give it to Halloween L'Arachel. So that she can be a mad scientist with a big eyeball, even though she's against it. I don't know if you've been keeping up with anything that's happening in FEH Miss NC, but we're about to get a Fjorm who has a really dumb hat. Like, she looks like a British constable. Okay, last circle. Perfect circle. Yeah, the Tempest Trials. Yeah, that's rough. I was like into Lululand a little because I was like, maybe it won't like feel as bad as everyone says. And it felt worse. It felt worse to just be like, wow, here's a unit. Even though I didn't have Ash. Oh my gosh, Selena! Oh, that's exciting. Yeah, I did not want that Ash. I don't want the Nino that we're gonna get. And it's sad because, like, we just got Zelkov, and that was really exciting, because I like Zelkov. And now they're just giving us, like, old, dumb units. And you can only get 2 of them in the grill shop, which is, like... Okay. Fallen Alir. Oh, I have not updated the list again. This is why some people are really good at streaming. L'Arachel. times 2. And then we got Fallen Earlier. I think that was it. I mean, we got that Selena, but I'm not gonna count her. Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot for me to be, like, legitimately truly mad with IS. Like, I think a lot of what they do is dumb, but this one just feels like a huge just slap in the face to all of the players. Okay, so who should I spark? I mean, there's 2 sparks, so I feel like I should spark L'Arachel. And then I'll be mad when I don't get a loot. Or I can spark FRANZ, but he should in theory be easier to get, but I have 3 L'Arachels and 1 FRANZ. I hate this game. Right. And now we have 3 L'Arachels. It's so weird too because, like, yes, I'm sure they're trying to get people to spend more. Oh, this is a beautiful circle. But, like, it makes me want to play less because, like, they're not trying at all. And, like, I liked building Tempest Trial units and summoning for good fodder. I'm sad that after all of that, like, one of my favorites happened to get added. Because I didn't want to summon. I was mad at them. I still am. Oh, I forgot that Donald got a Resplendent. I don't know if I like that Resplendent. It looks kind of scary. But it's also interesting, I noticed, like, after I did my CYL art predictions, even with the artist for this CYL, and then in the art that has been coming out since, it hasn't been a lot of, like, the bigger named, like, artists, and I wonder if they're using people who are, like, lesser known, and if that's cheaper somehow. Like, the art has been looking great, but ugh, this is bad so cool. What? Okay, look, I'm gonna remember to do it right now. Oops, I scrolled too far. Wow, the Braves are really showing up. Yeah, I mean, if you look at the numbers, I think that's why people were so surprised, too. What the heck? No, I just want a FRANZ. Or a Lute. But I didn't have Ford. Okay. Surely that means we'll get a FRANZ, right? Okay. This is it. This is it. Okay, that's not it, but that's okay. Yeah, I've just been scam bubbles all the way. Okay, silly. I don't want to spend like all my orbs, but I really want more than one FRANZ. I also need to save so I can get fodder for him. Gaius? I feel like I haven't summoned a Gaius in a while. Okay, we gotta do this again. This is also just like so dumb. I know I created a combat manual. Done this 1,000 times. You can be combat manual, so can you. And guys. I really like that the game has decided to not give me that many green. I appreciate that. If I end this video with more L'arachels than FRANZes, I'm gonna be cranky. I feel like I've filled the focus charges like once in my whole FEH career. Look, speaking of Will. We'll save the blue for last this time. Okay, yep. Makes me miss when I played Genshin and you could just do a 10-pull. Great if this was a lute. Nope, it's a Liliana. I also won't be mad if this is FRANZ. It is also a 5-star. Which is... I'm not mad, but like, that's kind of dumb. But I'm happy now that I have 2. Okay. I'm probably gonna regret doing all this summoning when whatever comes out the end of the month, but I'm not like a meta FEH player, and there's plenty of emblem rings now. So I would rather try and get my favorites. But I have to prove my love. Can't be at +1. arm looks so weird there. Why is he doing that? Okay. It'd be a great time for Lute to show up. I think Lute is one of like the character archetypes that I enjoy, like the sassy, kind of snobby characters. Like if she was an Animal Crossing villager, she would be snooty. But I also love like lazy. Or I guess just sleepy, because like Linhardt's not lazy, he's just tired. I think I used both Lute and Archer. But yeah. Yeah, he was so good. Which is why it's so sad that he's just like a Christmas guy in FEH. Because I'm like, that guy was really good in this game. But you made him dumb. I mean, that's how I feel about Seth, honestly. Like, Seth and FRANZ carried me. And they made Seth so generic. At least he got a resplendent. That was nice. Okay. Still don't know why he got a resplendent. I have not met any Asama fans. Yeah! Okay. And he's not 5-star this time. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Even if I only had those 3, that would be fine. And then we'll just see what I get from regular summoning. We'll just go on blue when I don't know what to do. Okay. I do not ever remember Ogier. I don't even know how to say his name. Okay. Alright, and then... I don't know. I guess I should spark Lute. Thought that was Lute, but it's Urk. No, wait, I have to do another circle, don't I? I'm bad at counting. Okay, Odin. Alright. Lute. Oh. Definitely not Lute. Get away. Lute would eat you for breakfast. I don't care. Oh, we have to do this one more time. Okay. Okay. Oh, interesting. Circle. Just gonna stop, and then I mean, Lute does look really fun, and I like her enough that I think I'm gonna spark her, even though FRANZ is my favorite, and I will have ended the video with the same number of L'arachels and Franzes, which is crazy. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Cause like I could get another Franz, but he'll be around. So I'm gonna get Lute. And that'll be it. Woohoo! And now I have a giant eyeball to give to somebody. Okay, relax. Alright, so that's gonna be it. That was actually a good summoning session. I got 7 focus units. I got 3 copies of Franz, which I'm very excited about. And then a lot of brave units, which is weird, but I will definitely take that. And I was able to spark a copy of L'arachel and of Lute. So, pretty exciting. And the Sacred Stones units came in clutch, like a Ford and a Selena. So, that's really exciting. And I feel like my pity breakers were actually like decent pity breakers. They all have good fodder at least, which is really weird. So, I feel very lucky. So, Franz Supremacy. I will have to build him up eventually and then show him off, but until then, thanks for hanging out and watching and celebrating some of my favorite units getting ults and getting in the game. Morva not included. Alright, everyone, have an excellent rest of your night, and if anybody is summoning, I hope your summons go well. If you get a lot of Franzes, let me know. And keep it cheesy.